Welcome to another video. This video is about BH Cosmetics. They've come out with this new collection for the summer. We have bronzers, powder bronzers, cream bronzers, blushes, highlighters, lip oils, a bunch of new things, and I picked up quite a few things. I picked up the things that I thought were the most interesting. We're just gonna try them out today. Let's get into it. First up, I bought 2 of the Juicy Lip Gloss lip oils. So lip oils have become all the rage. I love them. I wear lip oils so much and I always love to try them, and these were so affordable and they looked very cute, interesting, summery, and the scents also sounded really nice, so I really wanted to try them and I picked up 2. First up, I have the lip oil in, I don't believe it says the name on the actual packaging. Like, they had plastic on them, but I ripped that off. Okay, so this is the one in mango. So it goes from yellow to orange. When I swatched it, I could tell that there was quite a strong mango scent, like very sweet mango, and you could definitely see a bit of an orangey tint. This honestly smells like mango candy. It is so sweet. If you are sensitive to scents, if you don't like sweet smelling lip products, then this isn't for you. This is so extremely sweet. And I'm just gonna try it out. Just gonna apply this on the lips. Sometimes I really love starting out with the lip products in the video because my lips can be really dry this time of year. So it actually feels really nice. I was kind of scared because of the scent, but it looks and feels really nice. And you can see the orange kind of, but it's not too crazy. It's nothing too much. It just feels very creamy, very balmy, kind of like a liquid lip balm. I can still smell the mango. I can definitely still smell the mango, but it feels so good on the lips. I really like this actually. Like, sometimes with cheap lip oils, they can feel a little bit too thin, a little bit too watery. They don't feel like they are actually hydrating your lips, but this feels so hydrating. This feels so good. Okay, we have the other Juicy lip gloss. This is a very pinky berry one, and this one is Candy Cherry. And this one also smells like super sweet, like sickly sweet. This is definitely the sweetest lip oil or lip product in general that I have ever smelled. I'm just gonna take off the other one and I'm just gonna try this one on the lips as well. Okay, I'm really excited about these lip oils now, but the scent, whoo! Okay, let's try this one. I don't know if I see like a huge shade difference. I guess I can kind of see that this is a bit more cool tone. It looks so flattering on the lips, don't you think? I think this with a bit of a lip liner for like a summery lip look, it would actually look very good. I already like it like this. I already like it on its own because it's a very flattering lip product. It just makes my lips look very plump without having like a plumping effect, which I really enjoy. I think they actually look really cute with the kind of gradient that we have in here. Not that you really see a difference on the lips, but they look so cute and summery. It is time to zoom in a little bit and move on to the next product. So we have 2 types of bronzers. First up, we have the Summer Heat Cream Bronzer. And this was the thing that really got me interested in this collection, because if I am correct, then BH Cosmetics was actually bought by Makeup Revolution, and they make the absolute best cream bronzer that has ever existed, that I have ever tried. My absolute favorite cream bronzer. Like, okay, I have some other cream bronzers that I really love as well, but that one is just on a certain level with the pigmentation and just the way it perfects my skin. It is amazing. So I thought, what if this is a similar type of formula? I just need to see. And it feels really creamy. It looked really creamy in the swatch. So I really want to try this one out. I'm just honestly very excited to see what their take on a cream bronzer is, because I love cream bronzers. A good cream bronzer, it can't be beat in my eyes. Like, I love powder bronzers, but cream bronzers have really stolen my heart. Okay, let's see. So it's definitely it is kind of similar in a way, but it's a bit less pigmented, but it makes it a bit more easy to use. I would say it definitely is a bit of a warm bronzer. I can see the warmth really coming through in the shade while applying it. It has a bit of a more yellowy undertone, not so much of an orange undertone, but definitely yellow. But I really love the way this looks and the way this blends. Like, this looks amazing. This actually looks amazing. Like, I am not having a good skin day. I usually can get away with minimal like skin prep. Oftentimes I don't wear a concealer, but today I was like, I have to do something to make myself presentable for this video. So I did apply some concealer, but underneath my skin is just a little bit textured right now. But it looks so good on top of that. I think that if you are eyeing the Revolution Cream Bronzer and you thought that that shade was a bit cool toned for you, it was a little bit on the cool tone, kind of like contoury side, then this is the warm toned version of that. It is not the absolute perfect shade for me, but this formula is just so like nice and perfecting and easy to use. I mean, do you see how gorgeous this looks? Do you see the glow, the creaminess, the blend? It was so effortless to apply. I think I was right. I think I was right in thinking that this could be like kind of an addition to the range for the Makeup Revolution Cream Bronzer. This is also only like €5. It's so affordable. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. I am so glad that I saw this and that I picked it up. I mean, when I saw this online at Boozy Shop, I didn't even know that this was coming. And then I saw the cream bronze and I was like, this is the time. This is the moment I'm gonna try BH Cosmetics, because I haven't really tried much from them. I've tried a few eyeshadow palettes a few years ago and then I kind of forgot about them. Okay, let's go for the powder bronzer. I'm a little bit sad that I have to try this out as well, that I have to apply it on top of the cream bronzer because I love it so much, but we're just gonna try it. And this one also felt really creamy. I'm gonna tap it off just a little bit because like a lot went onto the brush. When I swatched it, it felt really creamy. So let's see. Okay, this one is really deep. Oh, oops. Okay, this is really pigmented. Yeah, that's a bit more pigmented than I was expecting. How am I gonna fix this? Let's blend a little. Okay, I think I kind of saved it, but that's a really pigmented bronzer and it definitely took away some of the creaminess. It's definitely a matte bronzer, but we just have to deal with it for today. I just have to try these things out. All right, I tapped it a little bit. I tapped it off a little bit. So now we're just adding the tiniest bit to my face. I'm getting so red. When I film when I'm a little bit tired, I've been at the office today and I came home, I went to grab my package from the post office and I basically started filming. So when I'm tired and I film, I get red for some reason. So sorry about that. Okay, I think it's a bit hard to say now with this bronzer, but I think it's gonna be a bit too deep for me. This one is shade San Diego. I don't know if this is the lightest shade. I'm gonna check if it is. It's the lightest shade and I am not the fairest of fair. I am like, this is my winter skin tone, but I'm definitely too fair for this matte bronzer. It's definitely too pigmented for me. It's just a lot. Maybe in the summer I can like try and make this work, but if you're a lighter than me, if you're my skin tone or lighter, I would maybe say skip the matte bronzer and go for the cream bronzer because I like this shade of that more. Even though it's a little warm for me, I did like that shade more. Okay, let's move on to the powder highlighter. So this is the Flecks powder highlighter. I feel like I have been so bad at telling you the actual names of these products. Everything's gonna be in the description box. I'm just kind of like speeding through it. I just want to show you everything. So this was the Full Heat matte bronzer. Then we have the Summer Heat cream bronzer. We have the Juicy Gossip lip oils, and then we have the Flecks powder highlighter. This is also why this is so confusing, because I don't even know Like, is this one collection? What is it called? Everything's called different. But alright, I'm taking my highlighter brush. And this highlighter seems very powdery, so let's see what happens on the skin. I just took a little bit. And we can also see if it enhances the texture that I have right now. But it doesn't seem too bad. So this is really like this very pigmented powder highlighter. When you pick it up, it's a lot and you can build it up. Like, it's not too crazy metallic, I would say. I think it's still pretty like wearable. We're gonna see in a second if I can build it up a little more. I think it's pretty. It's definitely a very smooth, buildable highlighter. This is a pretty like pinky, light pinky shade, pinky champagne. Applying a little bit on the forehead as well. I do think it looks good. It has taken over the cheeks a little bit now, but gonna apply some of the powder blush that I bought. But it's a pretty highlighter, especially for the price. I think it looks really good. Then we have the Cheek Wave powder blusher, and this one is a very warm pink, a bit powdery as well. I think this was the most powdery product from the powder cheek products. And this is the shade Mediterranean Pink. And the highlighter shade that I had was called Sun Chaser. I don't know, my brain isn't working anymore, but I just wanted to get this video up as fast as possible, so I hope you can forgive me. I'm gonna take a little bit of this blush because I'm scared, because it's so powdery and pigmented. I'm gonna tap it off a little bit. Usually I don't really do that, but it feels like today's the day. Yes, it's definitely pigmented. It has a little bit of a glow, I would say. It looks pretty. It looks pretty, but it's like a very pigmented powder. Very powdery, very pigmented. So yeah, you have to be a little bit careful when applying this. And I do like a pigmented blush. It is something that I can appreciate, but I don't want to feel like I have to pay that much attention. Like, I don't want to be jumping through burning hoops to apply my blush, and I'm only tapping in once and then tapping it off, and it's already very pigmented. I do like this side a little better, but I have to match it now. Blending everything out again. I always try and do this because I just feel like it makes a cheek look a lot more like seamless and a bit more natural, as far as these pinky cheeks can be considered natural. Okay, so these are the cheeks. We have two bronzers, a blush and a highlighter, and you can definitely see the glow, the shine, the creaminess. I think I'm gonna take a second to kind of cool off so you can see the true color of the cheek product, because I am so red for some reason. And then I'll be right back and we're gonna discuss. I'm gonna tell you my first impression thoughts. It seems there's not much to be done about this red face right now, but we're just gonna discuss. We're just gonna move on. I've been waiting for my face to turn less red for way too long already. So I feel like this whole video was kind of like this tornado of makeup for me. There was a lot going on. But I'm gonna try and be very clear, very concise, very articulate now that I'm gonna tell you about my feelings. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, let's start with the lip oils. I have to say, these are really nice. By the way, I applied a little bit of lip liner, put this lip oil, the mango lip oil, on top. I feel like the scent has gone down a little bit, so it's not as crazy as when I first applied it, but I really like the formula of these. I really like the packaging. I really like the formula. I think this feels amazing on the lips. It's just the scent is so much. And I think some people are gonna love it, but I also think some people are gonna hate it. So be very real with yourself. Ask yourself, do I want my lips to smell like actual candy, but then it smells even more like candy than actual candy? That's what you have to ask yourself. I think it is gonna be worth it for me, but it's a lot. It's a lot. The cream bronzer, the Summer Heat cream bronzer in Cream Bronzer Fair to Light. This is great. This is great stuff. This is so similar to the Makeup Revolution one, but a little bit more yellow in undertone, but it just blended out beautifully. It looked beautiful. It just gives this kind of coverage to your cheeks, so that if you have some hyperpigmentation, if you have some like spots, some blemishes, or whatever, it's gonna perfect that. It's kind of like smearing foundation on your cheeks as a bronzer, but it's actually meant to be a bronzer, but it's just so good. And I think this is like the discovery. This is gonna be a hyped up product, I think, because it is just so good. I think I'm gonna be using this a lot because the way this makes my cheeks look is amazing. It's just a little bit on the warm side, but I think I'm just gonna wear it. Then we have the Full Heat Matte Bronzer, the matte bronzer powder. If you have deeper skin than me, you can give this a go. But if you're like my skin tone or lighter, then there is no shade for you here. And usually for us lighter skinned ladies, unless you're like paper white, it is quite easy to find a bronzer. Most of the time bronzers are catered to us, so I'm not mad about it. But just be aware of it, that this is pretty dark, very pigmented. And I think this is going to be a bit hard for me to wear. And I think maybe in like the summer I could try and get away with it, but it would be hard. It would be difficult. I cannot tell you if that would actually work out. Then we have the Cheek Wave Powder Blusher in Mediterranean Pink. I think it looks pretty. I think I like the shade. It looks good. It kind of has this glow, but not really. Like, it's a bit more of a satin blush, I would say. It is more on the pigmented side as well, so it's a little bit harder to use, but when I just dipped in once, then tapped that off and did that on this side, it did work. So I feel like there's still like a chance for us, but it's not gonna be my favorite new favorite, but it was all worth it. This whole video was worth it just because of the cream bronzer. It is such a hit. Then the last product is the Flecks Powder Highlighter in Sun Chaser. I actually think it looks really cute. It looks good. It looks shiny. It looks creamy. It just blended over the texture that I have on my skin in quite a nice way. It didn't enhance it or anything. I don't know if it's like special enough for it to become like a new favorite, but it is really nice. It's a nice highlighter. It's pretty. It's cute. It's creamy. It doesn't have like any sparkles in it. It's not chunky. It worked very well. Like, my cheeks look good. The glow looks good. This is gonna be everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. And also let me know if you're gonna pick up any of these products. Were you excited about this collection like me, or like what are you feeling? I'd love to know. And then I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.